I have to stop doing this. I know I have work in the morning. I know I have one strike. But I can't just get distracted. The basement is dimly lit by a single light bulb hanging from the center of the room. Well, that and my television screen. The beige walls construct with the white carpet to make it seem as it is almost glowing. I have a whole house to myself, but I always find myself retreating back here. That's all changed in the past 10 hours. Has been the movies appearing on and off my screen, and the sound of my clock, which sounds every hour. This is what snaps me out of my trance. My eyes dart back towards my clock, and it sees it's already 3. I only have about 4 hours until work, but I really don't want to go upstairs. See, I have a childish, embarrassing fear. We've all been victims of this, but mine never really left. My light switch is at the bottom of my stairs. This means I have to turn up my light and then sprint up the stairs like a kindergartner. Why? Because as stupid and immature it sounds, I'm certain that there are monsters lurking in every corner of my basement, waiting to snatch me and pull me into whatever they go when the light is shed upon when they lurk. So as you can imagine, it is a living hell to go upstairs each night. Procrastinating doesn't help much either. I take a deep breath and tell myself to man up, and I get up. I walk to the television to turn it off with a loud click. I hate myself for doing this. It is so quiet. I could practically hear the beast breathing. I put my hand on the icy cold switch. The breathing of the things infuriates me. I feel like the caged animal, being watched, stalked. I look up the stairs. Only a few seconds, and it will all be over. 1, 2, 3. Pitch black. I have no sense of direction. They are touching me. I know they are. I feel the fragile, papery skin of one of them, the moist scales of another. The air grows damp with their breath in mine. They're grabbing, clawing at me, eager to pull me back into the abyss, nipping at my ankles and pulling at my legs. One part of me says it can't be real, but all the other parts tell me to get out of this horrific place. I feel the slippery brass doorknob in my sweaty palms. I grip the rustic spear and turn it with all my force. When I break into the cold air of my living room, the fresh air fills my lungs with the first step outside of the brisk autumn day. The dimly moonlit room is all the relief I could ever ask for. I look into the abyss for one last time and shut the door. My heart skips a beat with something squishy keeps the door from closing. As quickly as the living room gave me a salvation, it is just as quickly turning into a nightmare. I look down, ready to confront whatever demon that made its way out of my personal land of nightmares. But all I am confronted with is a sock. My left sock wedged in between the doorframe. I look down, and sure enough, only my right foot is covered I chuckle to myself, wondering how I could be so childish, so silly. I toss my old sock back into the darkness of the less horrifying basement. My left sock is tossed back at me.